One-Eye Jacks was and still is really unlike anything else around. Any other Western, any other movie from '61, any other movie, period. So, what is it? What else could it be, though? Because it's the one film directed by Marlon Brando, a story of betrayal and vengeance. And when it came out, we were all so excited. Of course, the first film he had directed, we expected the unexpected, and that's what we got. The picture is adapted from a novel by Charles Neater, a Mark Twain scholar, and it was based on the story of Billy the Kid. And Brando originally had Sam Peckinpah to write the adaptation, and Stanley Kubrick was to direct. But Brando wound up working with the writer Guy Trosper and ultimately directing the film himself. And he worked, of course, improvisationally. And he found moments with his actors that, of course, with the improvisation, you couldn't really have gotten any other way. And everything is consistently surprising and fresh in this picture. And in many ways, the film represents a sort of bridge between two eras in movie making: the production values of old Hollywood and the emotional values of the new Hollywood. Interestingly, for me and for many film scholars, One-Eye Jacks was the last Paramount picture shot in VistaVision. Every film at that time, once VistaVision was used at Paramount, every film made at Paramount had to be in VistaVision. But this was the last one that was shot in VistaVision. And it gives the film this tremendous depth and clarity. This was lost during the years after the film fell into the public domain. I mean, the quality of the images not only suffered, they were non-existent, and certainly so did the performances. I have to tell you that with this VistaVision camera and shooting the way he did improvisationally, it took a very long time in production. Went way over budget. It was really, I think, a very expensive picture. The rumored original cut or story was about 5.5 hours or so, but I don't know where the rest of that footage is. Maybe one day it'll show up. But he waited, for example, up in Monterey, waited for the right waves to appear on the seashore, and it was. I think you'll see he was right. So I want to thank Peter Sade and his team at Universal for this painstaking work they've done on the restoration from the original VistaVision negative. And as always, I want to thank Margaret Bodie and Jennifer Ahn at the Film Foundation, and my dear friend and colleague Steven Spielberg for working with me to make this restoration possible.